What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Always Talking with Audrey. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the late singer Aaliyah and R.Kelly. So, jumping right into things, I want to start off by letting you guys know what's going on currently. So, currently, we are on day 11 of the R.Kelly trial. He is currently on trial for federal racketeering charges. I won't be able to say everything a part of that, but just know his racketeering charges is based on exploitation of children, kidnapping, forced labor, and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act, which prohibits transporting anyone across state lines for inappropriate acts, right? So R. Kelly is a huge R&B singer. He is a staple in the R&B history. He is known and well loved by many, and a lot of people take his talent and his history as far as what he's done in the music industry, and they hold him to another standard, a standard that can be, in my opinion, detrimental to a lot of victims, a lot of people that have been hurt by him in any kind of way. Now, just to give you guys a backstory, R. Kelly is someone that has experienced a lot of trauma in his life, so we're not going to take away from that. He was simply a hurt person that has indeed hurt other people. Now, can we say for certain how many people he has hurt? No, because a lot of things involving evidence and testimony is a little bit rocky as far as what exactly he's done for people. Now, what I really want to focus on is Aaliyah. As you guys know, Aaliyah was R. Kelly's quote unquote protege. She came in when she was just merely a teenager, working and being mentored under R. Kelly as a singer. She came out 15 years old singing a very, very inappropriate song called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number at 15 years old. There was a lot of rumors when she was younger about her and R. Kelly having an inappropriate relationship. A lot of those rumors were never put to rest. They were never ceased. And a lot of people were just like, man, y'all always want to look at it like that when a man is with a young girl. Well, here we are. We are fast forward to 2021 during the current R. Kelly racketeering trial, where people are presenting evidence in regards to Jane Doe 1, and Jane Doe 1 has been confirmed to be the late singer Aaliyah. Now, I want to say this before I go any further. Aaliyah is a woman who passed away at 21 years old. She just had the 20th anniversary of her passing, and I want to make sure that I don't disturb or offend anyone when talking about this. So I am not mocking, ridiculing, or trying to inappropriately speak for someone that is no longer here and cannot speak for herself. I am merely just stating my opinion as far as how I wish she would have been protected, and I am so sad that even 20 years later, well, actually almost 40 years later, well, 35 years later, she is still not protected. It's very, very sad to me, and I pray that she is resting in peace. So, going back into the evidence, there's a lot of evidence that has been presented as far as Jane Doe 1, and the main piece of evidence is the fact that there was falsified documents that R. Kelly had made in order to marry Aaliyah. Now, over the years, the story of him and Aaliyah getting married has been what I will call like a story. It's just a little story that people have repeated, but a lot of people don't know about. But what we do know is that there indeed was a marriage license, y'all. Marriage licenses, of course, can be forged, but this one was a real deal marriage license. They did lie on there about her age. They did say that she was 18 years old, and the pastor that did marry them said that he had no idea that it was a celebrity. He just was doing his part. Now, my question about all this is, if R. Kelly is a good stand-up guy and all these charges that they are trying to make out as not true, because with his trial, a lot of the witnesses and a lot of the victims are just using testimony-based information. So it's only testimony. A lot of stuff besides Jane Doe 1 does not have a lot of evidence behind it. So the mass media is looking like, okay, a lot of these testimonies are false. A lot of people are making up things. There are a lot of inconsistencies. So taking that away, With Aaliyah's testimony, or with Aaliyah's evidence as Jane Doe 1, why will we still say that R. Kelly is an innocent man? Do you guys feel like Aaliyah's life or Aaliyah's value of life did not matter? I personally feel like her evidence alone shows that there is something wrong. The fact that he had an inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old girl and that it got scot-free hurts my heart. I just feel like Aaliyah was not protected, and now that we are in the whole scene or the whole generation of the Me Too movement, Aaliyah's life mattered and Aaliyah's value of life mattered, and someone should have spoke up for her. I feel like if someone would have spoke up for her and really did what was right, whether we want to believe that there are other victims or not, there probably would have stopped because R. Kelly, would have been taken care of. Just recently, Aaliyah's uncle did speak out about when he found out that R. Kelly was doing inappropriate things to Aaliyah, and he says, it was no point in ruining 2 lives, so he decided to just pray about it and let God handle him. That for me sealed the deal for a lot of reasons why maybe these victims that may or may not have been abused or hurt by this guy did not come forward, because he's well known in the industry. He has a lot of money, he has a lot of popularity. What do we look like going up toe to toe against him? They feel like they already don't matter and that they already have lost. So with the uncle who is a big deal in the music industry, the uncle that was supposed to be in charge of protecting Aaliyah, looking out for Aaliyah, decided to turn the cheek and just pray. Now granted, there's nothing wrong with praying to God and hoping that things get better, but that's not something that you can just pray about. This is why there's laws and things in place, because this should have not have happened, And again, we know that Aaliyah is not here and she's not able to speak out for herself, but I really just wanted to make part 1 of this video just to set the tone about how I feel in regards to his current trial, which is, I honestly feel like R. Kelly is going to get out. I don't feel like he's going to be stuck with these charges. Like I said, we're on day 11, and there is a lot of inconsistencies that people are preying on with these testimonies from these victims. A lot of the dates don't add up, a lot of the times don't add up, and for me that makes sense that a lot of things may not add up, because we're going off of my recollection, and a lot of things like trauma based things you have a hard time remembering off bat, because you do have a part of you that wants to block it out. But nonetheless, these things that they're presenting has to be right in order for the jury to make a conscious decision. But mainstream media is saying, hey, it looks like people are quote unquote fabricating some stories, and it's looking to be in R. Kelly's favor. For me, I'm not happy about that, because whether he didn't hurt anyone else, we know for a fact that he hurt Aaliyah. So why does she not get justice even after all this time? Why didn't she get justice from her parents? Why didn't she get justice from her uncle? Why did no one step in and help that? Why was this just a little under kitchen table talk type story that everyone knew, but no one wanted to step in and say, hey, somebody should hold him accountable? Because whether we can say that Aaliyah loved him or not, we don't know. We can't speak for her. He had no business being 27 and messing with a 15-year-old child. Period, point blank. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the video here. I want you guys to come to my live tomorrow so we can talk about this more in depth. I really want to know, do you guys feel like R. Kelly is an innocent man and that he didn't ever do anything wrong? Are you guys someone that can separate the two? Like, I'm still gonna play his music, but I may not rock with his actions? Or are you someone that's like, no, somebody needs to throw the book at him, he should be gone, he should have been gone, justice for all the victims, especially Aaliyah? I want to know. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you will be in the live tomorrow, subscribe or comment below a brown heart. Okay, y'all. I will see y'all in my next video. Thank you.